We're going to move on to deal breakers. Lisa, do you have any? Again, being different age, different game. What mattered in your 20s? Does it matter now? But what are your deal breakers? Some of the things that I went out with these guys the other night. They had things about like she can't have dirty fingernails. Well, she's got to have nice feet. My feet are this and that. Like those are physical ones. But what are your deal breakers? And maybe Suzanne, we can move on to do the wine too.
Oh, the red? Okay.
Yep.
You have to empty your glass.
Okay, everybody's got to drink up, and we're going to have some reds while we
deal breakers. My deal breakers are, first thing I always look at in a man before I look at the face is the shoes. If you keep your shoes up well,
I've heard that before.
Right. Also, the fingernails, definitely. If you have dirty fingernails,
Everybody's doing a check.
it's not a good thing. All right.
But what if he's like handy? You know, like if he's a mechanic or
Clean
something.
your guide dog fingernails. Clip them.
Scrub them.
Exactly. They do have scrub brushes.
And if he wears clown shoes, that's a definite no. Or
run as fast
If
as
they're
you can.
clean.
And he works for Wollman Bailey. That was good. You like that one, right?
Also,
are there
smile.
any physical ones?
Yeah, smile.
Because Erica has one about
Their
teeth.
smiles, the teeth have to be good.
No snaggle teeth.
No snag. Right, you can't be missing a tooth in the front. They can't be green with plaque.
Or bad breath.
Bad breath is my main thing. I have a very sensitive nose, and woof, you hit me with one, I'm done, because your mouth has a lot to do with your hygiene. Mm-hmm. You know, if you have a dirty mouth, you're not clean. Dirty mouth.
And who wants
Clean
to
it up.
miss that, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
not
I
to
have
be
to
thinking
say
that,
with
right?
these guys, I was surprised that one of their deal breakers was they have to be a good kisser, like unanimously amongst them.
You don't want nobody to lick your face.
I
like
had
a
someone
dog.
kind of like bite my face, and I was like, what?
Ew.
Yes, I was like, what the fuck
There
was
might be
that?
somebody who likes that. It's about mutual.
Oh, I definitely didn't, though.
I almost choked. You know, like what the heck? I mean,
And those are always the people, when you offer them mints or peppermints, they always say, no, thank you. No, you need to take this mint or peppermint now. Yeah, you have to.
in the hair.
Nice hair?
Not, it's not about
Or they
the
have to
nice-
have hair?
No, not necessarily, because a lot of men are bald, but smell, dandruff on the shoulder and all that stuff, not good.
Did you finish? You want to start on Erica's side? We're gonna test two red wines.
Two red wines.
Also.
And they're different
Oh, we have to
price
drink up.
ranges. We're going to go from, sorry to pour in front of you, but it's kind of hard to get between
Pour
you two.
away.
We're going to do kind of improper etiquette
This
for a
is a
sommelier
very
on
light
pouring.
Red wine.
glasses.
Sorry about the tip. I think I'm going to have to try to
And we'll
reach
move
over
on to what are your deal breakers?
Bring that glass a little
Height?
closer that way. I won't.
Really?
Oh, I'm 6'5", so
They can't be short?
Oops.
it's pretty tough to date somebody who's 5'2", 5'1".
Really?
Awesome on camera.
So I'm out of the question.
Sorry.
This is spill on you.
And he's right, I don't like short guys.
It's awkward. I mean, it's very
don't
awkward
like
to,
short
to hug somebody
Sorry.
goodbye, and I think
Do
chemistry.
you pat them on the
chemistry-
head or?
Make sure it's flat or whatever the joke is. But chemistry trumps everything, in my opinion. I've used that's the second time I've used that word.
Sorry
Boy,
about that in your
it's right away.
face.
Yeah, I mean, chemistry trumps everything. So it's not as though I'm rigid about that. But in general, if I see somebody online who's 5'2", I'll move on.
Really?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Oops.
I mean, you're talking a
That's a
foot and
little
3
heavy
inches.
for you. Sorry about
And
that.
until you've
It's okay.
experienced the difference. So, but yeah, some of these things you guys have all said, absolutely, cleanliness and stuff. I think some level of intelligence.
Definitely have to have
Somebody who
intelligence.
I can share conversations with, and if she wants to talk about The View and I want to talk about reruns of Knight Rider, you know, not that I would.
Even Hasselhoff.
Don't hassle
What
all.
are your deal breakers besides the clean fingernails
Oh,
and
Nice
good kisser?
A woman has to have.
He's got a whole list because he's getting ready to
List
go
on the
by.
list. Nails have to be right, and I'm not saying that a woman has to get her nails done every week, like high maintenance, in order to maintain your nails, your feet, her nails, her hair. I don't want to see any crust in the ear.
Ew.
Thank you.
I love
Say
that.
crust.
You love it? What's a little crust?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Crust, feet. Please, women, lotion your feet.
Not even lotion, shave your feet.
Shave your feet. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
a woman.
The crust.
Hairy
That
toes.
has-
Like at
The
the,
hairy toes.
The
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hairy
Razor,
toe.
callus.
The commercial where they show all the skin sort of
Yeah.
flying all over the
Flicking
place
off,
on
yeah.
Martin like this.
Yeah. Feet,
bring in the jackhammer.
dress, proper dress.
Yes.
You know, we have to, you know.
Do you like a woman that lets it all hang out, or you want her to be moderate?
She can let it hang
modest?
out. Going,
the proper-
going away, hanging out. Yeah. But, you know, just a woman that knows how to keep herself. And that's basically it.
You want a
know, and-
classy lady. You don't want, I see these young girls today, they feel they have to let everything out to get attention. And I disagree with that. You can be the sexiest woman in the world fully clothed without showing anything.
That's what I prefer.
And that's where I think the younger generation of women, they lack that.
The
you know.
attention?
The attention, just showing themselves, like their boobs got to be out and all these surgeries, you know, butt lifts and all this stuff. It's not normal.
Well, it's becoming normal.
It's becoming normal now.
The new normal?
The new normal, but it's
That's I
different.
was going to say that's one thing that's a turn off for me is noticeable plastic surgery, big lips or really sort of small pinched nose.
You're not being yourself.
Yeah, yeah. But it's become so acceptable that I try to say to myself, look, maybe that's not a reflection on personality. Maybe it is, but maybe it isn't. So I sort of try to be open-minded to some of those things. But
Well, we're going to have to wrap it up, but can Erica, real quickly, what are your deal breakers, and then we'll...
Well, someone, of course, teeth. That's a big thing. No snaggle teeth. But someone who takes pride in their appearance. I had a date where we met, and it was a very hot summer day, and we were meeting at a restaurant, and we sat outside, and he showed up in a wife beater tank top. Like, not like a nice tank top, not like a Fruit of the Loom nice white undershirt, but like a wife beater, like serious, you need something over that undershirt. And he did not have a nice body. If he was like a big muscle man and showed up like that, that might be a different story, like tan and nice. He was,
aha!
but
He was scrawny?
pasty and doughy and
Ew.
ew, yeah, I know. And I was actually embarrassed to be sitting outside at this restaurant with this man dressed this way. It was an embarrassment. So my honesty came out again during the date, and it was obvious that we weren't going to see each other again. And I said, I just think maybe you should rethink your outfit next time when you're meeting someone for the first time. He's like, yeah, but it's so hot out. I said, yes, but
There are other options.
there are other options.
Wear
Exactly.
linen.
There could be a nice cotton, airy, button-down, short-sleeve shirt that would have been nice and airy and
I
breezy.
wouldn't like if somebody said that to me. Because he is who he is.
Linen.
But
and you can't
come
change
on,
Linen is very
on.
airy.
Really?
If-
Would
if-
you have shown up that way, though?
I certainly wouldn't, but that's who he is.
But he wasn't the right person for me,
Right, of
obviously.
Well, I think on this we can agree to disagree that everyone is their own person. We all have our own preferences. I think the game has changed a little bit at this age as we go along, but I want to thank everybody for coming and participating and joining. And I think we're ending right now, but we'll finish doing the wine selection with Suzanne if you want to give a little. Which one should we taste first?
Left is, you always go lighter to heavier. The left one is very light.
Okay.
It's kind of different.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. It is.
And this is a great. This is something you could chill slightly. Good with barbecue. You don't have to break the bank. I think this was definitely under 20. I think this one was just under 20 for this. A handy tip in a restaurant: if you're not sure what you want, ask your som. And I think Eddie was onto something. You can point to the som like, this is kind of what I'm thinking of in terms of the dollars, because you can do it without because the som shouldn't ask you, how much do you want to spend, especially if you're on a date.
They should
It's
be
usually pretty
discreet.
obvious that you're on a date. And yes, they should be discreet. But you too can be discreet and get what you need by working with your som, okay? And don't be intimidated by the wine list. And if you want, you can always just order by the glass and try new things and share them. I did that on a date last night. It was quite fun. So
okay.
that's
We'll
right.
try the red. Okay,
right.
we got
Try
to.
the second red.
We'll try the second, and then we got to go.